Hey guys, today we're going to be talking about Fuji's professional color negative film, Fuji Pro 400H. So, while Fuji does make a range of consumer grade color negative films, most of their professional tier is filled up by slide film or color positive film. So, this is Fuji's professional option for film photographers. So where does it really fit into the modern film market? Well, it's really found a niche online, especially with wedding photographers who really like the colors it gives when it's overexposed or pushed through chemistry. In my personal experience, I find this film has a great latitude in both medium format and 35mm. The one note I will say is that the film is very light hungry, and part of that comes down to the technology behind the film. So, while most color negative films have 3 different layers of emulsion for the red, green, blue color palette, Fuji has a proprietary 4th layer that gives them their unique colors. So, this 4th layer, I suspect, is part of the reason that this film is labeled 400 but still needs so much light to look its best. In my personal experience, I rate this film at 100 to make sure I get the shadow detail, because even at 200, I find it to be a bit muddy in the dark parts of the frame, and I just want the best density on the negative I can get back from the lab. So, like I said before, this film has excellent dynamic range. Comparable to Portra 400, its closest cousin on the Kodak side. So, while Kodak is known for its great rendition of skin tones, I don't find that to be as true with Fuji Pro 400H. It takes a bit more work in post-production and color correction to get the shot looking how I want. I find it a little bit too cool right out of the scanner back in the lab. And that is probably just my personal experience with my own lab here in Austin. So when it comes to using this film, I really enjoy it, especially for architecture shots or shots that have a lot of natural saturation. Here in this shoot at a yellow church with my friend Carolina, you can see how great the shots came out after a little bit of color correction in post. And I really love how they came out, and the very nice natural grain structure on her face that really softens up the portraits. I also had a chance to shoot this film in medium format up in Georgetown. So I was shooting in the town square, and you can see with the older architecture and the signs how great the film really renders when you give it enough light. The whites really come out this really nice minty green. All the plants have such a lively color, and I really like how they came out. So how do I use this film? I tend to keep this film in my rotation and on my shelf when I want something different than Portra, but in similar conditions. I want a unique color palette. I typically plan ahead to use something like this when we're picking out outfits in a location, because again, it does need a little bit more light than Kodak Portra 400. So, when it comes to comparing it to Portra 400, I think both films are great at rendering films uniquely, and Fuji's giving you another option here in the market to really show what it can do. I think I'm going to continue to keep it in my rotation for 35mm and medium format because I love how it renders in both. Fuji is giving the market a great option here for people who want something different than Kodak Portra, and I think I'm definitely going to keep using it, especially for my architecture shots and when I'm on a tripod. Hey guys, thanks for watching through the video. If you guys could like and subscribe, that would really help me out, and leave a comment below telling me what film to cover next. Thank you guys so much. Have a great day.